Hey everybody, uh, want to do a video. Getting a little late, getting a little chilly. I've been promising some videos for a while. I hadn't got around to it. Been extremely busy. Doctor's appointments, chelation, my Lyme treatment. Try to keep the page going. Try to keep the good knowledge coming out. And by no means medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is what's helped me. I want to do a video on detox call signs. Okay, I never uh, I never really touched base on this, but I feel like it's worth a video. It's going to be a short video. So, a person, uh, specifically, let's call it a herxheimer reaction because that's the medical definition. So, a herxheimer reaction is usually after a person takes a binder, or they take a ivermectin for, let's say, Lyme, or they take antabuse for Lyme and they have swelling, or they feel bad, or they have some kind of rash. It encompasses several different things, and a Herxheimer reaction is hard to interpret. It can be a really good thing if you're going slow enough, but if you're going too fast, it can turn into a bad thing. So it's a balance with detox. Between going too fast and too slow. It's kind of a sweet spot. That sweet spot you have to find yourself. Now, from trying over 20 different binders and doing red light and so many different treatments, too many to list because it'll make a long video. If you're interested in adding some other videos, I want to share these things. So one of my favorites to do is the Epsom salt bath for detox because the skin is the largest organ, and I don't know why, but it seems to work really well for me. It helps with my coughing, helps with my inflammation. And even as the air cools down, my inflammation's going down on my face right now. And as I get hungry, but uh, every time I do an Epsom salt bath, or let's say I do red light therapy, or let's say I do sauna, most of the time I do core sauna, the poor man's detox. One of the call signs is I get a sweaty forehead. I have like this grease. If I don't get it off, it turns into like a rash. That tells me right there I'm pushing out some pretty bad stuff. I can take pectosol or modified pectin. I believe it's made from orange peels. Another detox sign is if I take a lot of binders, my armpits will get sweaty. I'll stink profusely. I can back off on binders and not do them for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and my body odor will go away. And every time I go back on binders, or let's say I do red light, the strongest stenches, the strongest smells comes out of my body like you wouldn't believe. So I always tell people, look for that grease on your forehead, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I mean, it'll even be on your nose. Number two is look for extreme body odor. And I didn't have any of this before I got sick. I mean, sometimes people get acne. I don't get a whole lot of that. That can be a part of detox. The longer I tend to do it, if I stay consistent with it, the less it'll go, the more and more it'll go away. The less I have the greasy forehead, the less I have the inflammation. Another thing that kind of gives you a call sign that you're doing things right is you'll have your inflammation go down. It's call signs. Like for me, I used to have a lot of feet swelling early on in MCS, and if I take a lot of binders and stuff, they'll swell back up, and when I back off, it'll kind of go away. So it's herxheimer reactions. It's reactions that you have, and I think for a lot of MCS people, it's just kind of normal. It's kind of like the analogy I use is if you go to the gym and you work out and you get sore muscles and everything like that, you're doing your body some good. It's just don't be killing yourself in a gym or anything like that. But same way with detox is, it's a fine line. You want to do enough to where, yeah, it feels like I'm pushing grease out. Yeah, I'm stinking a little bit. And, I had to get the shower, get that stuff out so my body don't reabsorb it. But it's call signs. And the more those things go away, usually the better the person is and the more that they have the toxins out. Um, but hopefully that helps. I want to do a little video on that. Don't want to make it long. But God bless.